Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lillian and today we are doing a Q&A. It's been a while. You guys have been asking for a little life update, so I thought I'd post a little question box on Instagram and give you guys the chance to ask me any questions. So yeah, I was going to do kind of like a get ready with me style Q&A like I usually do, but I just feel like whenever I do that, it just slows down the makeup process and the video is all over the place. And yeah, I just thought, let me just sit down. I just came back home from a social, so I thought I already have makeup on, I might as well film the video and actually talk to you guys. Before we head in, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to reach 20k subscribers by the end of this year, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at LillianTechGuy. Let's get into the questions. The first question is, do you speak Tigrinya? Yes, I do. I am Eritrean, for those of you that don't know. Tigrinya is one of the languages that they speak in Eritrea. So yeah, I do speak my language. How tall are you? I am 5'8". I thought I was 5'7", but I'm actually 5'8". The reason I thought I was 5'7" is because I'm from Holland and we don't use feet to measure. We just use centimeters. The next question is, what are your tips for college students who are almost finished? Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you finish college, the next step is university, right? Because in the Netherlands, the system is a bit different. If your next step is university, I would say take your time with deciding what you want to study in university, because you're basically 17 or 18 when you're starting to apply for universities, and having to decide what your future is going to look like at that age, it's a lot of pressure, and usually you don't even know what you want because you don't even know yourself usually at that age. So I would definitely say take your time, take a gap year if you need to, but I would say don't take more than a year off, because I know a lot of people, when they take a gap year and then they just don't go back to school. I would definitely say if you really feel like you need it, take a gap year to figure out what you want to do. Use that year to do internships, work experiences, to try to figure out what you like, and then yeah, and then you can choose the course that you want to do. Because I feel like I kind of rushed it. I did finish my undergrad degree, but I didn't really like it, and I didn't do anything. Like, I don't work in that field that I studied, which is why I did a master's in marketing, because my undergrad was in public administration and I didn't want to do anything to do with that. So that's why I did a master's in marketing. The next question is how to get into digital creation and the marketing industry. So I guess this kind of links to what I was just talking about. I would definitely say if you're trying to get in the marketing industry or in the creative industry in general, I would say don't focus too much on education, because a lot of the creative industries can be taught online by yourself or through online courses. I would recommend doing some online marketing courses over doing a whole university course. At the end of the day, when I finished my master's degree in marketing with a distinction, by the way, which means like you get one of the highest grades, at the end of the day when I was applying for jobs, that didn't really matter because they just wanted to see experience. And even though I worked in marketing while studying, that wasn't enough experience for them. So I would definitely say if you're trying to get into marketing or the creative scene, don't do a master's. Use that time that you would use to study, use that time on doing a work experience or an internship instead, because that work experience is gonna teach you a lot more than what you can learn at a university degree. Because I didn't learn that much in my master's. To be fair, I didn't learn anything new when it comes to marketing. The only thing I really learned is about consumer behavior, which I could have learned about online as well. So yeah, I wouldn't really recommend doing a university degree in marketing, to be fair. That's just my opinion. The next question is, do you like living in the UK and do you plan to live there long term? So I actually get this question quite a lot, especially in real life. When I meet people here in Manchester, a lot of people ask me like, oh, are you gonna stay here or are you going back to Holland soon? My answer is I am gonna stay here for now. I like Manchester a lot, and I feel like it makes sense for me to live here now. I don't know if I see myself living here for the rest of my life. I would probably want to raise my kids in a bit more of a safer, stable country. And I know it sounds very, how do you say it? Like a lot of people say, but I actually want to move to a warmer country because I noticed how much the weather actually impacts me on a day-to-day basis. And summer, I'm just like I feel so much better. So in all honesty, I would love to be able to move to a country that has a better climate, and is safer as well. Like, I know a lot of people right now are moving to the Middle East, which I get because better climate and very safe. We'll see where life takes us. I'm very much like, I don't try to think ahead too much. I mean, obviously I like to plan for my future, but when it comes to what country I'm gonna live in, I'm just like, I'll see where life takes me. But I do have a few requirements of like safety and better weather. But yeah, for now I'm gonna stay in the UK. I'm staying in Manchester for now as well. I don't see myself moving to London anytime soon. Like, I really truly enjoy it here in Manchester. And I used to say like, oh, when I make like really good money, I'll move to London. But even then, I think I would still prefer to live in Manchester. Like, I love the community here. Everyone's so lovely, and I just feel like I would miss that a lot in London. I actually saw an Instagram post the other day saying that people that live in London are the loneliest people in the UK, and it makes sense. The next question is, do you feel content in life? I feel like this question has come at the perfect timing, because you know when you meet up with your friends and then life just feels like it's worth living again? That's the state that I'm in right now. A friend of mine has a CMOS brand, and he just did like a little watch party for his new ad. And I just went there and I met lots of new people, and now I'm like, wow, life is really worth living again. I feel like when you work from home full time, it can get a little isolating. Like, sometimes I just don't have human interaction besides like phone calls with my family. So yeah, it's really nice to just get out there and meet new people again. I feel like I have weeks where I'm like busy every weekend going out with my friends and stuff, and then I have weeks where I'm like literally just work, gym, church, all of that, like not really doing much social stuff. So yeah, I really needed this today. I feel like sometimes, like, I have amazing friends in my life right now, but sometimes it gets so tricky at this age especially, or just as you grow up in life, because everyone works. Some people work night shifts, some people work day shifts. So it's really hard to find the time where all the schedules match and you can like do stuff together. So yeah, whenever I do get to see my friends, it makes me really happy. It makes me feel like, I don't know, it just gives me an energy boost again. So yeah, I really love being with my friends. Even just simple things like, I think it was 2 weeks ago, we went running in the morning, and then we went to, what is it called, Krispy Kreme to get some vegan donuts, and then we went to IKEA and did a little IKEA trip. And it was just so fun. Like, even though we were all like still in our running gear, we haven't even showered yet, we just went straight to IKEA from the run, and we just had like such a fun day, even though it was so spontaneous and so like we didn't even really do anything. We just went to IKEA. But yes, those type of days, like I really enjoy those days, because yeah, it's just nice to connect with your friends again. So yeah, when I went to this watch party today and I met all these new people, it just kind of reminded me again, like, it's really nice to be here in Manchester and to meet all these amazing people. And I feel like I'm finally growing my roots here in this city, which I haven't felt like that in a very long time. If you've been following me for a while, I was in Birmingham before I moved here, and I feel like that city, like, I just never felt at home. But I feel like since moving to Manchester, it's a city that I chose to live in and that I'm really enjoying, and that I'm building my own social circle of friends. And yeah, it's really nice to live here. I'm really enjoying it, and I feel like I see myself living here for the next few years at least. Anyways, back to the question, do you feel content in life? Yes, I would say I do, because I feel like, especially as a Christian, it is so important to remain grateful and thankful no matter your circumstances, to praise God at all times. And I feel like overall I am really happy with where I am at in life, but I do feel like some aspects of my life could be better. Like, for example, I'm really happy with how I've been taking care of my body. I've been going to the gym consistently since January. Okay, the past 2 weeks I've not been going to the gym as much, but that's because I've been traveling. So yeah, from tomorrow's Monday, from tomorrow I'm back on my grind again. But yeah, so I would say that aspect of my life, exercise, I've started running. I'm really content with that aspect of my life. Really happy with where I'm at with work and professionally, like my career. Really happy with that as well. Social media, my content, that's where I'm like, and maybe, I don't know if I'm being too hard on myself, but I feel like it's also, I don't know, I just feel like I feel that pressure, and that pressure is really coming from myself because no one else is pressuring me. Everyone else is just telling me how good I'm doing. Like my friends and my family, they're all like, you're doing a great job, keep it up. But me, I put so much pressure on myself when I don't upload consistently, when I don't post on Instagram or TikTok consistently. And I guess it's like because I spend so much time scrolling on social media, which is something that I actually want to reduce a lot. I spend way too much time on my phone and I'm really trying to reduce that. But yeah, because I'm consuming so much content on social media, I constantly feel like I need to do better. I need to do better. Why am I not doing better? I hate editing as well, so that's a big thing. I feel like editing will help take your content to the next level. But yeah, I feel like I'm sometimes a little bit hard on myself when it comes to my content and my social media. But yeah, I'm trying to do better. I filmed a video yesterday, which I uploaded today actually, and now I'm filming 2 videos, this video, and I'm also gonna film a little perfume collection video because that was one of the questions that got asked in this Q&A. Overall, I'm very, very grateful. I'm very thankful. I am very content with my life. I have nothing to complain about. Like, I literally have nothing to complain about. I am healthy, I am alive, I am breathing, my family is healthy, my family is doing well, my friends are doing well. So yeah, I have nothing to complain about, and I thank God for my blessings every single day, because all of this, my whole life, is like a testimony to the glory of God. And I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for God and for his grace and for his mercy and for his love. So yeah, I would definitely say I am very content in life. I am very blessed. I'm very thankful and grateful, because it even says in the Bible, I don't remember the exact verse, so I'm paraphrasing right now, but it says something along the lines of not focusing on what you don't have, but focus on what you do have and count your blessings and be thankful. And I really feel like once you do that and practice gratitude more often, you will attract more blessings. Or not attract more blessings, but like, I guess God will give you more blessings. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, just be thankful, be grateful for what you have, and you will get more, something like that. But yeah, I'm very content in life. I'm very happy with where I'm at right now. Like I said, the only part is my social media, and that I'm working on it. So yeah, I'm very, very content in life. Thank you for asking. That is such a deep question. So there were 2 more questions. One is perfumes you use and recommend. Like I said, I will do a perfume collection video. I'm gonna film it right after this one actually, so that will answer that question. But today I am wearing Prada Paradox, which is like a really nice perfume. It's like sweet and floral. I don't know if it's floral actually, but it smells very clean but strong, because I feel like sometimes some perfumes can smell like very clean but very light, and like almost like they will fade away after 30 minutes. But this one's clean but very strong and quite floral, and a little bit of sweetness to it as well. I'm not a huge fan of very, very sweet perfumes like Armani C. That one, I don't like that. That is not for me at all. And I know it was very popular a few years ago, but that one is not for me. But yeah, Prada Paradox, I actually received it as a gift last year on my graduation, which was in the end of September, and I've almost run out of it now, and I've not even been wearing it every day, but I just love it so much. It smells amazing. 10/10 would recommend. I will film a perfume collection video, which will be out either before or after this video. Anyways, the last question is, what would you tell your 19 or 20-year-old self about your early 20s? So this is another deep question. Wow, guys. I love when you guys ask me these deep questions because I feel like it allows me to talk. I love talking, as you can tell. It's It's given like big sister vibes. What would I tell my 19-year-old self about the early 20s? I would say put yourself first. Your early 20s are about putting yourself first. It's about taking care of yourself mentally, physically. There will be a lot of change in your early 20s, from relationships but also friendships. Usually in your early 20s, you're moving to uni. All your friends will be kind of scattered around different places, and you will notice that a lot of friendships start to fade away due to the distance. And learn to embrace that, be okay with that. Sometimes friends are not for life but just for a season, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. So like I said, there will be a lot of changes in your early 20s, but what really helped me get through my early 20s is my relationship with God. I feel like I really grew in my faith in my early 20s as well, and really started going to church and working on my relationship with God. So I would say, I know there is a lot of change, but let God be that thing that you hold on to, because God doesn't change. I'm turning into a little preacher here, but yeah, I would say embrace the change, hold on to God. And also I would say you will be fine. If you are in your early 20s right now, whoever is watching, you will be okay. Don't stress too much, don't worry too much. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. I'm 25 now, and I'm like, I look back at my early 20s and I'm like, why was I stressing so much? Why was I rushing so much to mature and to be like more grown, I guess? Like when I was in my early 20s, I was thinking about the future way too much. Like I was thinking about getting married and kids and stuff like that. And now I'm like, I'm 25 and I'm like, I'm still so young. I'm still so young. But when I was in my early 20s, I used to think I was much older. Like I was like, damn, like I'm 22, 23 now, like I need to get my life together. But it's like now I'm 25 and I'm like, I'm loving like life. I'm still like, I'm not even thinking, well, obviously you are thinking about your future, but I'm like, I'm not even stressing about my future, because at the end of the day, I know God has a plan for me, and as long as I work hard and keep God close to me, He will tell me where to go. So don't stress too much about your future. Don't stress too much about growing up. Live in the moments. Enjoy your early 20s. I will definitely say that, because I feel like I really missed out on my early 20s because I was so focused on my relationship and my future and stuff like that. So make sure to enjoy your early 20s. Don't worry too much about your future. You will get there. But for now, enjoy your early 20s. Travel, have fun, enjoy time with your friends, because once you all get out of uni and stuff, it will be a lot more harder to see your friends more often. So make use of the time now. Like I said, take care of yourself. Put yourself first. Please, 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 whoever is watching, if you are, no matter how old you are, to be fair, put yourself first. Always choose yourself, because everyone else will. So put yourself first. And learn how to love yourself. Learn how to be alone. Learn how to love your own company. I think that is so, so important as well. When you love yourself, that's when you can love others. You can't pour from an empty cup. So make sure you fill your own cup first. You will notice a difference when you love yourself. You will notice a difference in your friendships and relationships with other people. And I will end it on that note. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this Q&A, let me know in the comments down below, and share your thoughts as well on any of the topics we've discussed today. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell to stay updated whenever I upload, and make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Lillian's Egg Guy. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. God bless, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.